Hello, everybody, and welcome to Students of Film podcast for the special Star Wars Day episode. This is our second episode in Students of Film after our top 10 favorite movies video. Yeah, today we will be doing a review, our reviews of every Star Wars project, starting from Phantom Menace, going to Rise of Skywalker is the end of it, correct?
Indeed.
Yes.
Indeed. The new film, Mandalorian and Grogu, has not come out yet, unfortunately.
It's between 6 and 7.
Real mature, Drew.
It is! You look at
Drew Stevens is turning 17 years old today, and is still making 6-7 jokes on
Drew
his
Stevens
podcast.
is born on Star Wars Day, and that's the coolest thing ever.
That's what we call serendipity, folks.
That's what we call ball. Lifelong Star Wars fan here. My first memory is watching Star Wars with my dad, watching it. We watched the first 4, 5, and 6 one day, and then we watched 1, 2, and 3 like a week after, I think. Earliest memory, I was 2 when I watched them. Finn, and ever since I've been a huge, giant fan of Star Wars. Finn, what's your history with the subject matter?
I watched the first Star Wars movie. I believe it was I watched it at my grandparents' house in 2 parts. I watched New Hope. It might have even been on VHS. It was when I was a wee lad, probably 5 or 6 years old. Obviously, Star Wars is the best. It's pretty great. Drew, your take on Star Wars is that there are no bad Star Wars, correct?
There are less strong stars, but I fundamentally can't say anything bad about Star Wars. It's a character flaw of mine. Physically can't say anything bad. Everything in Star Wars, if it was all on Letterboxd, like all of it, would be a 5 out of 5 for me. I love Star Wars so much, so very much. Even the Acolyte. I can see.
Hot take o'clock from Mr.
Well, okay,
Stevens.
I can see. That's where we start in the timeline.
I guess that is.
That
true.
is where we start. We start with Acolyte. I can go first with my hot take, and we can go from there.
Yeah, go ahead.
I can acknowledge it's not the greatest. I can acknowledge it's probably the worst Star Wars project.
Wow.
It's my least favorite.
And yet, you still give it 5
I give it a 5 out of
stars.
5. 1, because I can't
Star
hate anything Star Wars. 2, you gotta look at the duels. Looking at it, it has some of the coolest lightsaber duels I've seen. Now, some of the stuff does not make sense, and it shows. But man, like the scene where the dude. Also, massive spoilers for anything Star Wars coming your way. You probably assumed that.
Yeah.
The scene where the dude is dueling with the blindfold on. First of all, that's awesome. Second of all, it is one of the only Disney projects where they kill someone due to a stab. Which automatically gave the rest of the show 5 stars.
There you go.
I don't remember most of it, though. I wasn't necessarily, dead focused when watching it, but I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. I can see past the flaws.
I have not finished The Acolyte. I think I watched the first maybe 2 episodes, then watched the episode where it's just like a duel for the entire episode, and then I just never bothered to pick it up.
It's an awesome duel.
My issue with it is that I am not a big fan of magic in Star Wars, which is a weird thing to say because you have the Force. I'm chill with the Force. My issue comes when they try and do the witches and a greater magic type feeling in these things.
Do you ever test to see if you have the Force?
No, I've never tested to see if I have the. Wait, what does that
I do
mean?
it once a month. I'll just be sitting there and I see a cup. I was over at my buddy Nolan's house one night and I thought you
were talking what Harry Potter house are you in type thing.
No, it was 1:30 in the morning and I just looked over and saw a cup. I was thirsty and saw a cup at the edge of the table.
With your head.
And I put my hand out and tried to bring it in.
Yeah. Not recently. Not recently. I have not done that recently.
That was 2 weeks ago.
Yeah. Yes, I'm not a big fan of magic in Star Wars, so that part
I understand that take fully.
And I was just like, why couldn't this just be murder mystery going around and they find some Sith. Like, I just feel like they
could've been
really
cool.
try and shoehorn in this greater, like, origin of the Force and, like, magic stuff. I just feel like that they're making it too complicated when all I want to watch is people go and fight people with lightsabers in
And
the
guns.
time of, like, the High Republic. Like, I just think there was a lot of really
High Republic's awesome.
really missed potential with this series.
Yeah.
It's next in the timeline.
Phantom Menace is next on the timeline. It's a tough watch.
It's a tough watch.
It's a tough
sure.
watch. 5 out of 5 for me still.
But
But God, it's so boring.
Well, see, I honestly hate Attack of the Clones more. I don't hate Phantom Menace. It's got the pod racing scene. It's got
I
Duel
love
of the
pod
Fates,
racers.
and it's got then when they go and blow up the Federation like
Pod
ships.
racing.
Yeah.
Is so
And honestly, I don't even mind that they try and do a lot more like kind of political intrigue type things. I don't mind that. I find that very interesting. It's just kind of one that everything after it is so good that it's, besides Attack of the
I was
Clones.
just about to say,
besides
Attack of the Clones.
There is so much, and I think the prequels have both been aided and tainted by Clone Wars.
Oh my God.
Because for every time that Clone Wars, really makes the prequels better,
it
also makes them worse, because you're like, why can't this be on the same quality level as the prequels?
And when you watch
or
a
as
movie,
Clone Wars?
When you watch a movie like Dune 2021, where it's a space political thriller,
Yeah,
which is ultimately
you know
what
what?
Phantom Menace was supposed to be,
Yeah.
and you watch how good it is and how they take this like concept that would be normally kind of boring and make it so interesting, it just makes Phantom Menace so much worse. I think Phantom Menace had potential.
So
Highlights: pod racing.
pod racing, Duel of the Fates.
Duel of the Fates is cool.
Is insane.
It's set up from All Shadow Lord.
Actually, you know what the best part of Phantom Menace is? The original teaser poster with young Anakin and his
Oh my
shadow
God,
as Darth
yes.
Vader. I think that might be
Yes,
the
that
greatest
is-
movie poster of all time.
Have you seen someone recreated it with Legos?
That's pretty cool.
It's awesome.
I am that poster is amazing. That is an incredible poster. And God, it's so good. As someone who tries to make interesting posters, I try.
Where is it? Here it is.
I might fail. Oh, that is really cool.
That's awesome.
I fail from time to time, but oh man, that is what a poster.
It's a beautiful poster. It's Star Wars. Okay, side tangent here. Star Wars can make the most beautiful, special format teaser posters of all time. Oh my God, every single one of their movie posters is brutal.
Oh yeah.
It's so brutal.
I mean, the original
floating
Star
heads.
Wars poster, the original one where you've got Luke shirtless for some reason,
With
and,
the red lightsaber.
the red light, that is a epic poster.
That's
and
cool.
The main Empire one is good with Han and Leia.
That one's cool.
That
and
one's
the
good.
Tauntaun in the background.
Everything else sucks.
The floating heads Phantom Menace
Oh,
poster.
it's so bad.
They didn't know how to color grade those posters.
The 20 is it the 25th anniversary or the 20th anniversary of Revenge of the Sith one is really good.
Oh my God.
That one's
Did you see
really
the 20th
good.
anniversary of Revenge of the Sith?
No.
I did.
Well, we can get to that when we
awesome.
get to that one. But that
Okay.
poster is really good.
Phantom Menace, boring. I still give it a 5 out of 5.
Still good stuff there.
They do have a character from Clone Wars in it.
You know what's even more boring than Phantom Menace, Drew?
Don't you even say it.
Attack
Attack of the Clones is way more.
God, I
it's
hate it.
significantly more.
I don't understand how you can say that. The
Battle of Geonosis.
Battle of Geonosis is not as good
Battle
as
of
Duel of the Fates.
Geonosis.
It's not.
Obi-Wan versus Django. Wait a minute.
You know what the best
Wait a
part?
minute.
You know
Was
what
the
the best
name?
part?
Was the
you know
name
what
of
the best
Django?
part?
Was the name of Django based off of Django?
I could be. Don't know for sure.
Because now I kind of want to take the Django Unchained poster
And turn it into a
and
Star
put
Wars poster.
a Django Fett helmet on it.
That'd be pretty funny, actually.
Watch someone fact check on this. On this, Django was actually a fairly popular folklore character.
It was.
Oh, it was.
Yeah, it was.
Oh, then Django was based off of Django.
Well,
Not Django being based off Django.
Yeah,
like I thought Tarantino's Django was based off of Django's
no. If it's definitely, it would definitely be the other way
Django Fett
around.
was based off of like the Django that Tarantino made his movie based off. Okay.
Yes, I think
it's got cool moments, and there's like the stuff with the Outer Rim. That's pretty interesting. It's still,
except that every Star Wars project ever takes place in the Outer Rim. They're always like, "Oh my God, it's the Outer Rim," and they do that every single.
I know,
movie.
but it was the one time
They
the
go
Outer
to
Rim,
the Outer Rim.
Dexter's Diner and all that shit was the one
Dexter's
time
Diner's peak.
it made the Outer Rim actually like kind of look intimidating.
You know what this movie gave us? Jesus Christ.
It did.
It did give us Jesus Christ.
Do you know what else it gave us?
What?
And I don't think you're giving it enough credit for this. It gave us Clone Troopers. We would not have the Clone Wars without this movie.
True, but also
Think of what this movie did. Like, what it allowed for.
I don't like it. I don't like that you said that because you're not wrong.
I'm not
I
wrong.
think the Camino scene
Camino's
is
cool.
arguably one of the best scenes
Camino's
because
awesome.
I think the Camino scene is really good because it starts laying the foundation that the Jedi Order is not as good as they say it is. And
they set up. My complaint with that scene, though, is they set up shit with Darth Tyrannus, and they never do anything. Then there's like because that has something. Darth Tyrannus has something to do with Count Dooku. It's never really fully explained all that well.
No, I thought Count Dooku is Darth Tyrannus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's the one who commissioned the Clone Army.
I didn't. No.
No, it was Darth Tyrannus who commissioned the Clone Army.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, it was. Who commissioned?
I could have sworn it was someone before. I thought it was someone, then he like died or something.
Sifo Dyas.
Yeah, it's Sifo Dyas. Man, do you even deserve to be born on May 4th, Drew? Do you even deserve that anymore?
They mentioned Darth
He's
Tyrannus.
shocked and appalled. He can't believe
actually-
himself right now.
I'm disappointed in myself.
Yeah, you should be.
Finn could probably mess up like 20 more times on the learn. I'd be like, it's okay, you're still learning. And then the second I'm like, it was Darth Tyrannus who commissioned it. And he's like, no, it's
Even I know that.
Do you know who Ben Quadraneros is?
I've heard of him.
Because I brought him up yesterday in conversation. He's the stink bug pod racer. Ben Quadraneros.
Okay.
What you know about Ben Quadraneros? He was in Phantom Menace, Star Wars Racer, which is one of the greatest Star Wars games of all time. It's so fun. He was in the Freemaker Adventures. What do you know about the Freemaker Adventures?
I know that they had that one ship that's like a battering ram.
I have every single Freemaker Adventures Lego.
That's crazy.
And Star Wars, he's going to be in Galactic Racers, which I'm hyped for.
That I am hyped for that game.
Did you see the trailer that dropped today for it?
So good.
I mean, 4 days ago. 4 days ago.
Yeah. We are recording this on May 4th.
4th.
We're recording on May 4th.
Yes, we are. Happy birthday, me.
Happy birthday, Drew.
So,
the thing I like... Okay. I am a big fan of romance side plots in movies, especially ones that...
Not this one.
That take like a big chunk of the movie and really develop these characters. It's one of the reasons that I like 2025's The Gorge.
But
this one sucks.
So bad.
Oh my God. And you know why it sucks, Drew? It's because George Lucas can't write dialogue.
My king. Cannot write dialogue.
I
think I've asked you this before. Have you read any of the Shakespearean Star Wars books?
I have.
The dialogue's so good in them.
I know.
All two of our viewers. Or 5. First episode got 11 views today.
Yeah, we have 11 views on the first episode. Thanks, 11 viewers.
4 days ago when we checked.
4 days ago. 4 days ago. On May 1st.
On May 1st.
Which is not the day it is
3 days
now.
ago.
It is not May 1st
had 11,
right now.
11 views, and read the Star Wars Shakespeare books.
Are really good.
They're like a tiny bit corny, but they fix so many of the dialogue problems.
It's so good.
So good.
Okay.
We can move on from this. Not Attack of the Clones. We just did.
The
OG Clone Wars, 2D
movie?
animated Clone Wars, not movie. It was
the
it was a
2D.
TV
I
show.
haven't seen that.
Oh my! You haven't seen that?
No, I haven't seen that.
Oh my God! Let me tell you something. It's a movie now on Disney Plus because they didn't want to make them all 3-minute episodes, even though Bluey can do it and it's perfectly fine.
True.
It's beautiful.
Hold on, does Riley Conley have biology this bell?
Does he? Does our guest star Riley Connolly have? He does have biology.
All these
this
bio
bell.
kids are walking past Drew's car right now.
Is
Riley Connolly?
Do we want to drive by right now? Riley, what do you think of original Clone Wars?
Yeah, but I don't think he is.
Oh, my boy Owen's in that class. Okay. Anyway. Tangent. Let me tell you. So let me educate you real quick.
Yeah.
This was the first on-screen introduction of General Grievous, and he slaughters about 6 Jedis in it without any of his lightsabers. It's like how he gets his lightsabers.
Nice.
Shaggy from Scooby-Doo appears as a Jedi in this shit.
I have lost all respect for this.
And he gets killed by Grievous brutally.
Thank you.
I need to not look at that because that was what was distracting me.
Sorry.
Was the Hades Town script. Okay.
Whoa, what was that, Drew?
That was my Butters impression. It slipped out for a second. The stuff with the clones in this is really cool too. Now the thing is, the new gen Clone Wars does do a lot better by actually giving some character to them. But the action sequences with the clones in the original Clone Wars is really cool. It's also the first introduction of Ventress. She has a scene that was ripped. It looked like it was ripped straight out of Predator. Yeah. And
I swear, can we just skip over the Clone Wars movie?
I mean, it's alright. Rod of the Hutt's pretty cool. Zero the Hutt's pretty cool. Cad Bane, is Cad Bane in that one?
I don't think he is.
He's in the other Zero the Hutt arc. It's
yeah.
alright. It's there.
It's something that exists.
There's some cool stuff where the ATTs climbing up the
dude,
mountain.
that is cool. I was about to say that.
And
that,
the staff
the
speeders
ATTs,
are zooming.
those are cool. Other than that,
You know about a Lego ATTE? I have for context, I have basically every single Lego Star Wars set, and I will take every chance to rub it in his face that I can.
he has a lot of Lego Star Wars sets.
And I'm getting more. Now that I work at a Lego store.
Okay. What's next?
The Clone.
Oh, the Clone Wars show. Right.
Seasons 1 through 6. Seasons 1 through 6 of Clone Wars.
I'll be so for real. I've seen very, very little.
I've seen quite a bit of it. It is my favorite TV show of all time. I love it so much.
I haven't seen a lot of it.
It's so good. It's just good. You've seen the clone, the like Domino Squad arc, right? The Domino Squad arc is one of the best arcs I've seen in television. So they started in season 1. Season 1, episode 5 is called Rookies.
I've seen that episode.
Okay, and 5 dies.
Yeah.
Alright? They then, in season 3, do an episode of that squad in training, and Heavy's like the leader of that squad.
Yeah.
And how he's kind of going from like this, he's very cynical of the clone army for like a point of it, and he wants to leave because he's like, he thinks he's like a dysfunctional clone. He's like, they don't want the rejects like us. And then after that, and then 99, that's where the old clone 99 comes in.
Oh yeah,
And
but he doesn't die in that episode.
He doesn't die in that episode.
I've seen the episode where he dies.
He convinces Heavy to stay, and Heavy gives him his medal, and he says, "When I come back, I'll claim it." And then immediately after that episode, they're shipped off to whatever the planet is that Rookies is on.
Okay.
And Heavy sacrifices himself, and it's awesome. And then Echo and Fives are in the 501st, and they do 501st stuff.
Oh, right.
And then the second episode of season
Echo
2
started on that.
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
Then the second episode of season 3, they come back, and it's the siege on Kamino. It's really cool. It's such a cool arc. And it has one of the best arcs in television, because all you need is 3 episodes. But it shows you just the pure scale of like how these clones, I say in quotes, are their own people.
Yeah.
It's so cool.
I would say one of my favorite things about the Clone Wars and the prequels, I think in general, is when it gets really conspiracy.
That's like season 6 stuff.
And I really, really enjoy when they start to when there's tension within the Jedi Order, and when Order 66, the episode where like the one clone malfunctions and Order 66 gets started.
That's season
early,
6.
And
then they slime out
that.
Fives.
I love that. I really, really love when it gets really you see the inner workings of what's going on here. And I think my opinion of the prequels in general is that George Lucas craft the plot is incredible.
He just needs someone else to write it.
He just can't write it. It's so infuriating.
He needs the Room 2 method where I tell Finn exactly what I want.
Then Finn writes it.
And then Finn writes it so it's coherent and actually legible. And that's what I do for all my movies. I have my plot and I tell people it, and then I'm like, you need to fix it. George Lucas did not tell people his ideas.
And it's a shame because the plot, the fact that just this whole empire comes crumbling down in a day.
Because it's an allegory for Rome.
Yeah,
the entirety of it.
It's just so incredible.
And that it was all because of one.
And because he can't write.
He just can't write it.
And
Clone Wars was a Filoni production.
And because Filoni was able to craft that. So those episodes where it starts to get, where you can start to see just how incredible George Lucas's vision for the prequels were, that's when I'm like, yes, this is what I want.
And then you watch the prequels and you're like, no!
You're like, no! Though I will say, Revenge of the Sith, my favorite Star Wars movie.
Which is what we'll talk about right now. We can move on to Revenge of the Sith.
Revenge
of the Sith is my third favorite.
I adore Revenge of the Sith.
So
I think it
has the best duel in Star Wars.
Oh, yeah. It is the best. It has the best fight scene in a movie ever, period.
Okay.
Well,
I will probably say it has the best fight scene in all of Star Wars 5 times this episode.
Yeah.
I say
of all time, the only thing that I can see being better than
you're gonna pull some Mission Impossible.
Obi-Wan versus Anakin is Omaha Beach from Saving Private Ryan. That's the only thing that I could say is better.
Obi-Wan Anakin's better. Battle of the Heroes is better.
Out of respect for our nation's veterans, I have to say Omaha Beach.
Out of respect for just the clean shots. I love the Omaha Beach scene. It's just so shaky. Which I guess the point of it, but
it's kind of the point.
I know it's the point of it. It's just I like to see what I'm watching sometimes.
Yeah.
Can we get a hot take alarm?
So I just adore I adore that they commit to making the hero the villain, the tragedy of Anakin Skywalker.
Tragedy of Anakin Skywalker is beautiful.
And, seeing how he wrestles with it, seeing how... Because I see him wrestle with more of the religious aspect of the Jedi Order a lot. Kind of that idea of being... of being,
how he can't...
celibate. He can't, he can't really be with the person he loves, and he has to fight that. I enjoy that aspect of it a lot, and I
put on some ambiance.
Are you putting ambiance? Is that Coruscant?
It's Coruscant
ambiance?
Night ambiance.
It's crazy.
I pulled that up in class a few times to help me lock in.
Coruscant's
a cool place.
It is it is crazy. I've seen some videos on it, and it almost like hurts. It's like seeing it how explained. I can't watch it. It's just like it breaks my brain.
Do you know what a hive city is in Warhammer?
No.
So take like. The entire surface of the planet is like a New York City.
Yeah.
Or not the planet, just the city. A hive planet is just all city, like Coruscant.
Okay.
So a hive city in 40K it's like take New York City.
Yeah.
And stack it 7 times on top of each other.
Oh yeah.
It's 7 times.
Basically what?
7 times wide.
What Coruscant is.
It's worse than Coruscant. That's so much more claustrophobic.
Well, a little bit.
Well, Coruscant, that's like the whole planet. Coruscant it's cool. I'd live there.
It's cool.
I'd live on topside Coruscant.
Yeah, you would have to live, of course, on topside.
If you live on like the underworld of Coruscant, it sounds miserable. It's miserable. I saw Revenge of the Sith on the re-release in theaters.
That's pretty sick.
It was awesome.
That's pretty sick.
People behind me wouldn't shut up though. It kind of pissed me off. They were sending reels to each other and scrolling at full volume.
That's ridiculous.
I know. They were watching Revenge of the Sith too. And then me and my brother got yelled at by the Cinemark employee for talking during it. When he turns over to me and he's like, do you have that in a Lego set? And I'm like, I don't have that, but I have that, and that. He's like, so you're the ones talking. I'm like, no, we're not. It's them. And they weren't paying attention, so I heard like a like a real audio. A full blast. Then they got yelled at. It was awesome. It was pure vanity. But Battle of the Heroes in surround sound speakers.
That's pretty sick.
Oh my god, it's over Anakin. I have the high ground in surround sound. Just beautiful.
So Anakin.
Season 7 of the Clone Wars. Peak.
Is that what we're going in chronological?
Yeah, it's perfect.
Well, yeah.
Season,
okay,
episodes
that's not
1 and
true.
2. Episodes 1
like
and...
episodes 1, is it 1 through 4 and then
1 through 4.
and then 9 through 12? Is that what it is?
So it would be 1 through 8 and then 9 through 12. 1 through 4 is not... Oh, wait.
I thought it was 1 through 4 is Bad Batch.
1 through 4 is
5,
Bad Batch.
And then 5 through 8 is the, like, weird Ahsoka
It's the
line.
weird Ahsoka arc. I don't like it.
And then 9 through 12.
Siege of Mandalore.
9 through 12.
9 through 12
Siege of
is
Mandalore.
I
is
love.
incredible.
Okay, so my favorite army in Star Wars is the Mandalorians. Siege of Mandalore. I love it.
It's so
when
good.
when the Star Wars Legions box comes out for the Mandalorians, I'm buying like 3 of them, so I can. Oh God, what does he want?
And then I adore it. It's incredible. The Bad Batch stuff, we get, and I think, will we talk about Bad Batch next? Is that next on the timeline?
We'll start with the first episode of Bad Batch Bad Batch is next on timeline.
Yeah, so
I never finished Bad Batch. I'm gonna be completely honest. I got
It makes me so mad because I watched the first 4 episodes of season 7, and I was like, the Bad Batch were the coolest group of mofos that's ever existed, and the show sucks, and I know why. And I
know exactly why.
I know why.
I know 100%
I think Bad
why.
Batch represents the issue with modern Star Wars right now.
Okay, state your reason, I'll state mine. Say yours. Speak your mind.
The reason is because every single Star Wars project is like grizzled war vet who has to take care of a kid.
Oh.
That's what the Mandalorian is. That's what the Bad Batch was.
What other one?
It kind of looks like that's what Star Wars Starfighter is going to be.
Oh.
That's what the Mandalorian
I have so much more faith in
is.
Star Wars
And
Starfighter after Project Hail Mary.
Indeed.
But I'm ready for the next Ryan Gosling space movie.
I just cannot. I can't with this. It is a storyline that has been done to death.
The Last of Us.
Yeah.
Like,
and I just like.
Okay.
Why can't I have you guys going on badass missions and doing cool stuff?
Okay, here's my analysis.
Do I have to watch you guys take care of a
It does fall under that. Star Wars The Clone Wars Season 7 is one of the... Taking away the Ahsoka arc.
Of course.
Is one of the darker seasons of the Clone Wars.
Indeed.
And it's because their audience had grown up.
And because they're barreling towards Order 66.
And so you have this plot of the Bad Batch, and the Bad Batch is a more brutal topic. They were like discarded. They were kind of bred for like special forces. They don't really control what they're doing just because that's how they were bred.
Yeah.
Like they're clones who are aware that they're clones because they're the different ones.
Yeah.
And that whole arc, like you find out Echo's like an experiment, and they're doing weird stuff to his mind. Like it was a darker time that they originated in. And their show, Bad Batch, took too close. It was too much of a kid-friendly approach to it. That was my problem.
And it's just like
they weren't.
And it was just the same plot as the Mandalorian. They're going doing bounty hunting missions and taking care of this kid. Hunter. Watch Hunter in Clone Wars and then in Bad Batch, and it is a completely different character because Bad Batch was a more kid-oriented TV show. Yeah. Wrecker in the episodes of Clone Wars season, didn't he threaten to eat someone? Probably. I feel like that was a genuine line. That was he threatened to eat someone. He was like, "If you don't look out, I'll eat you." Well, I don't know if he's literally meaning "I'll eat you," but the point is taken. They wouldn't do that in Bad Batch. It's just like Bad Batch started good. The first episode of Bad Batch and the end, the fact that Crosshair. Oh yeah, Crosshair he's the only one who gets affected by Order 66. That's good stuff. And so much promise. It just evolves into basic bounty hunting with little kid. I got to season 1, episode 13. I think I ended up watching the entire first season, and I haven't. I mean, that's all but 2 episodes. I feel like it's better, and I haven't seen it. That's what I heard. I've heard Ventress gets back into it. That's what I've heard too. I just couldn't ever. And I don't watch. I also don't watch TV, So, which will be
so weird.
which
for
is
that.
such which is a which is.
So
a
I'm gonna have
take
to like
you'll
start
learn
carrying this towards the end.
You're gonna. Well, I've seen most of
Okay.
the Disney Plus Star Wars shows. I cannot like once your episode count gets over 10 episodes. I'm sorry, like you really have to hook me because there's so much filler. There's so much filler content.
Trying to think of
That's-
okay, we're
and
gonna have to
that's
crack
my-
a door open here because look how steamy my window's getting.
Oh yeah, we don't want people thinking the wrong thing.
I'm sure everyone's thinking the wrong thing.
And so, okay.
Yeah, so
Bad Batch, not
we
fans,
can move on
not
from
fans.
this. I'm fine. I like it.
What are we?
'Cause
What
I
are,
can't
what's
not like-
next on the timeline?
Oh, this is where things get good.
Is-
Rebels. Did you watch Rebels?
I did not watch Rebels.
It was the first Star Wars TV show.
Actually,
I watched
if
it
we're
before.
really getting down to the nitty gritty,
We are.
we have there's like Tales of the Underworld and Tales of the Jedi.
I did not watch Tales of the Sith or Underworld. Tales of the Jedi starts first. I watched that. I enjoyed
Tales
it.
of the Jedi was good. I
Tales of the Jedi
liked
was good.
when they did.
I liked the Count Dooku stuff.
The Count
That
Dooku
was
stuff.
good.
That was what
That
I
was
was waiting for. I was
good.
like, yes, good Count Dooku. That was
Ahsoka
great.
Kid. I've never cared for Ahsoka.
I
I liked her TV show. Ahsoka was good.
I have conflicting opinions on Ahsoka. I don't care for like young Ahsoka. I care for more when she's like grown up and she's like an actual badass Jedi. That is when I care for Ahsoka. But like when she's young and doing, I'm just
Oh my
like,
God!
Daddy, what?
Despicable Me 4 got out of the Prime.
Wow, I really thought the news would be a bigger deal than that, but okay.
Dave Filoni's stepping down and I'm getting hired as the new Star Wars creative director.
So I thought Tales of the Jedi was good.
I think it was
I
didn't
have
watch
not
Sith. I
seen
need to
Tales
watch
of
Tales of
the
the Sith
Sith,
because
and
of
you
General Grievous is in it and he's my favorite.
You
Star
know
Wars
what?
character.
And you know what I hate most about Star Wars is the
What?
Star Wars Underworld. So I will not be watching Tales of the
That is
Underworld.
one of my favorite things. about
I am not a fan of the Underworld,
Star Wars. I love
which
the
is
Underworld.
why I'm like, Mandalorian. What are we doing?
The Shadow Collective's awesome. What you know about the Shadow Collective?
I know nothing about the
Shadow Collective is how Darth Maul essentially came back after being like knocked down. So he
Oh.
becomes like a cartel boss.
Yeah, that's what I'm like. I have very little interest in that. Just give me
And that-
back
but
to
that's
when
how
he
he takes
controls
the Siege of Mandalore. Wouldn't happen without the Star Wars Underworld.
Well, I know,
and the
but
Shadow
I
Collective.
appreciate that it happened, but I don't need to watch it. I just need to watch Maul's ascent to the throne.
Well, that's how it happens.
Siege of Mandalore is so good.
Siege of Mandalore's awesome.
Okay, so
Uh,
those three out of the way.
I watched one of them. I didn't watch it. I'm really bad about watching the TV show. Well, they came out at a time where I wasn't really watching anything. I was watching.
Yeah.
It came
You
out
were
at a time when I was
like,
watching.
Top Gun Maverick 2 times a day for a week.
No, I was watching Big Bang Theory. I watched
You were watching what?
Big Bang Theory.
Oh God,
I watched it 3 times in succession when I was in 8th grade.
that's really upsetting.
I finished season 12, episode like 20, whatever, and then I watched season 1, episode 1, and watched it through to the end. And I did it. I was just slowly filtering.
I started watching Young Sheldon.
Oh my god, I can't stand that show.
I started watching Young Sheldon because all the memes, and then
Young Sheldon dies tonight.
and I was like, oh my god, and I was like, oh, the show ends with what's his name? George? No, not George.
Oh, George Sr.?
Yeah, George Sr. dying. And I'm like, that's a sick way to end your show.
No, because it's important. It's important to actual Big Bang Theory.
I know, that's why it's good. I'm glad they did that. Wasn't, again, it's TV. I have a hard time getting into it.
Like, I believe that.
No, there's no way. So then yeah. But anyway, we're on Rebels now?
We're on Rebels.
never-
First Star Wars show I watched. I
never
loved
seen
it.
Rebels.
Ezra Bridger was literally me for a while.
Hot take, do not like the art style at all.
Oh, it's horrible.
I think the Clone Wars art style is
Listen.
really, really, really good. Especially...
I don't think it's good, but I enjoy it.
Especially with what they're doing with the
I've
Maul
seen-
show now.
Oh.
But I cannot stand Rebels art style. And I just don't... I don't really enjoy any of the characters. I'm just kind of like...
Batman to me now is who Ezra Bridgers was to me when I was like 5 years old.
That's crazy.
Ezra was cool. Graffiti Mandalorian was cool. Sabine
was cool.
and they kind of butchered her.
They did kind of butcher her when she
Ahsoka.
got stabbed in the chest.
She
and
got
was like, oh.
slime. I was watching.
Did she get slime though? 'Cause she's still alive.
Nah, she's back.
So I never saw it, and I thought Darth Maul's death. I've seen that part. I thought that was lame as.
Have you seen the explanation for it?
Well, yes, I've seen the explanation for it. However,
So Kenobi,
this guy, they built him up so much, and that's how he dies.
It's the pride cometh before the fall.
Yeah, but it's a stupid pride, but come before the
Cometh
fall.
before the fall of the. No, cause he. Okay. It's like I beat your master, I can beat you. So they square up. Kenobi goes into Qui-Gon's position.
I know.
And he gets ready for it, and that's how he kills him. That's genius. Now could it have been more fleshed out? Yes.
Yeah. There you go.
Have you seen the fight in the Sith Temple? Where Ahsoka cuts off half of Vader's mask?
Yeah.
That's cool.
That part's pretty good.
Okay.
That part's pretty good.
Now that's out of the way. I know you've been waiting for this one.
Oh my God, is it time
It's
for
Andor.
the best Star Wars project ever made?
Second best.
Andor is the best Star Wars
Andor
project
season 1
ever made. It is incredible. It is immaculate.
Okay, I'm gonna give an analysis. Season
Oh my
1 up
God.
until the eye is so brutal for me to get through, because it is, and I bet watching it after watching season 2 and after having more of an attention span will be better. But the first 5 episodes is just cat and mouse between Andor and Luthen. Join the rebellion? No. How about now? No. How about now? No. What if we pay you?
This is how the show starts. With Andor
him sliming out a guard.
murdering cops
On
after
accident.
visiting like a strip club.
That was a cool. No, the first episode's awesome.
Like what? Like
2 through 5 is
this
such
is Star Wars.
2 through 5 is such a slog to get through.
And
though.
it takes a while. It takes a while, granted, but
Then it ends with the prison.
the eye is so good.
eye is
the eye
cool,
is really good. The visual.
And then it ends with the prison.
Oh my
arc.
God. It's
And
so
Andy
good.
Serkis.
Oh my God.
Andy Serkis' character is the best written character in Star Wars.
I saw a meme that was in the same episode they had Andy Serkis give the best delivered, best written, best acted Star Wars monologue ever, and then 5 minutes later Stellan Skarsgård gives the best written, best delivered, best acted monologue in a Star Wars thing ever.
20 episodes later, you got Mon Mothma.
Oh my God, so good.
Because season 2.
Dude, I can't swim. Oh my God, it's so good.
He plays someone else in Star Wars, who I think is in Andor. He plays like a mocap. It's Andy Serkis.
I thought he just played Snoke.
Yeah, he plays Snoke. That's who it is.
Yeah.
I'm like, I knew it was someone else in Star Wars because I'm like, oh,
It's so good.
that's a choice. They got
It's
Andy
so
Serkis.
good.
And just his whole
it's,
with the
it's right
the
up.
psychological torture of the prison. Have you seen? Because people theorize, they're like, when the lights turn on, do they really power the floors? They
don't
floor-
need to.
Good,
They
because
don't need to.
They power the
They
floor
don't
for
need
the
to.
entry.
Oh my God, they don't need to.
They power
don't
the floor
need
for the
to.
entry, and that's it. Because it's
so effective.
that wouldn't make sense for them to power all the floors because it wouldn't cost them. I'm like, yeah, they don't.
They don't need
And
to.
it is the
Oh my
best.
God,
it
it's
is. I've
so
seen
good.
someone who is like a psychological, like who has like a PhD in like psychology and like and is like doing intensive studies on psychological torture, and it said that prison is the most torturous thing that she has seen in like media.
It's so incredible.
Because it's not only does it have all the stuff with the floors, so they're manipulating the prisoners in bad ways, they're manipulating them in good ways too. They're giving them this unbearable sense of false hope, just for them to like keep pulling it out from underneath.
And that's when I was like, oh, this is just when they reveal that they are just moving prisoners up to different floors, and then they kill the entire floor once it finds out. I was like, they
flamed what they say. They sparked or they flamed all of.
This is when
they shocked.
Yeah,
they shocked all of second floor.
This is when I feel like George Lucas watched this show and was like, this is what I wanted Star Wars to be.
He was like, damn, was it worth it? He's like, was it worth it?
And it is so hard to go back to anything else that isn't Andor because it just can't hold a candle to how good Andor is.
You had the guy who made The Bourne Identity make a Star Wars spy thriller, and it pissed me.
And I remember when it was first announced and everyone was like, Andor?
Oh, I was hyped. I'm like,
no one give a like
I was like,
I remember that like when they announced this first like whole wave of Star Wars stuff, people were like, "Yes, Obi-Wan, yes, Ahsoka," and they're like,
Oh, we
Andor,
skipped
what?
Obi-Wan.
And then oops. And then
it's kind of forgettable.
actually we kind of did.
Inquisitors. Okay, 2-second bit on Obi-Wan. Inquisitors are cool. Darth Vader has a cool scene where he pulls the ship down.
Yeah, the fight between Darth Vader and Obi-Wan's pretty
That was
good.
cool too.
I feel like other than that,
All right, that's Obi-Wan.
That's good. Anyway,
Sorry
so
if you're
Andor,
like, sorry, Ryan.
Let's get back to Andor. So good, and it's.
Well,
I
that's
remember.
just- we're just
I
talking
remember
about
how the
season 1 right
public
now.
reception has just flipped to the Andor is the. I am upset that Andor didn't receive a lot of love at like the Emmys because I think it's the best TV show
Of all time.
of that. Well, not of all time.
What's the best TV show of all time?
I'm a big fan of The West Wing personally, but
Oh,
I
yeah.
also don't watch
I thought
TV,
you were
so
gonna
I
go
haven't
Westworld, and I
seen
was like,
Breaking
okay.
Bad. I haven't seen Breaking Bad. I haven't seen The Walking Dead.
We all live together.
We all live together.
Yeah, there's my fan service.
And so
But he has seen Arrested Development.
Arrested Development.
You haven't seen Cobra Kai?
Haven't seen Cobra Kai though. I don't.
Do you have any
think it's-
desire to see Cobra
No.
Kai?
I don't have a lot of desire to see.
That'll be
anything.
I can solo episode.
Couldn't get
Cobra
through
Kai.
The Office. Couldn't get through
The
Parks
Office
and Rec.
was really good and
Couldn't get through How I Met Your Mother. Couldn't get through
Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Couldn't get through Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
that is not. You told me, you said that has one of the best pilots in all of TV.
It has an incredible
That pilot is
everything's
incredibly mid. Compared to the rest of the show, that is a
downhill. I
like.
disagree strongly.
When you compare to the rest of the show,
I
it is like
disagree
a
strongly.
5 out of 10 episode.
I think there are lots of good episodes and good bits in all of those shows. I just cannot sit through 22 episodes of most.
But he got through Arrested Development.
Yeah, because
which is my
Arrested
favorite
Development
sitcom.
is the best
I think it's the best sitcom.
sitcom ever created. I mean, it is
I think South Park.
incredible. It is incredible. Just it's how smart it is. It was ahead of its time. Never mind. Michael. Okay, we're getting
Season 2 of Andor.
Just a little off track. Yes, season 2 of Andor I think is better than season 1 of Andor.
Yeah, you and like everyone else. Like I agree with it. I'm not dissing his opinion because I'm part of that. Everybody else.
Yeah, but it's like, oh my god. I think the prison arc is still the best 3-episode run of the entire TV show. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But when they figure out that let's break down.
Yeah, what the hell are you
Let's
doing?
break down exactly what happens in
Urso,
Andor.
Scarif, or no, Urso, Jeddah. What's the code they get? It's Urso, Jeddah, Kyber.
Something like that.
They got a 3-word code. It's either Jeddah or Scarif.
The first arc is probably the weakest. Though the opening
great.
scene where he
where he's-
steals the TIE fighter is awesome.
The Imperial agent scene kind of carries it.
The what?
Imperial agent coming over Bix's house.
Yeah.
Forcefully.
Oh, that's right. I forgot that happened. Oh man, that was a time to be on the internet.
That was
a time to be on the internet. Oh man.
Then she slimes him out with a wrench.
I forgot that
Well,
happened.
she
And people
shoots
were like, that would never happen. Like, no.
No, it was.
That would happen in Star Wars. You know
Oh,
why? Because
definitely.
it happens in history. That's what happens in history when the fascist governments take over. Like, oh my god, it's
So we're gonna
so
skip
good.
the first.
Oh!
We're gonna skip the first 6 or 7 episodes so we can get to the big
I'm
one.
gonna kill you. So
First 5 episodes.
Oh,
So we can get to the.
You gotta get set. You gotta
What's the
set it
second-
up.
what's
You
the
gotta
second
set it up.
arc?
You gotta set it up.
What is the second? Oh, the second arc is the I Have Friends Everywhere arc.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
I like how
I just
they
feel like we're
set
gonna
up
spend
Gorman.
so long talking
I-
about
I
episodes 6 through 12.
I know.
we kinda gotta,
I like that they set up
cliff notes
set up
this.
Gorman and you just know it's coming. I remember when episode 8? I remember when episode 8 was coming out.
I think episode 8 is the best episode in TV history. That or the Westworld pilot.
Two very different things.
Oh my god, but they both tell a beautiful story.
They
Both are ones you can watch without seeing the context of the rest of the show and be like, yeah. Yeah, and you can be, if Andor was so you know how Marvel has the Marvel one-offs or
Yeah.
like special presentations? If the Gorman Massacre was a special presentation, I think people would be fine with it.
That is
If it had like 10 minutes on the front end or on the back end.
that's one of the takes you've had.
I showed Ryan, my younger brother, that episode. That is the only episode of Andor he's seen, and he understood all of it perfectly.
Well, that's fair. Okay. Point made.
The build up to Gorman.
The Gorn, just the stuff that happens, and it's incredible. It is
Shooting the Imperial 8, the riot guard's helmet.
And that's when you, and it's one thing if the fact that the Imperials shoot the stormtroopers and that is what kicks it off is incredible. Oh my god, it's incredible. That is probably the most tense I've ever felt. Just waiting to see when that shot. Just leave your door open. It's getting hot in here. It's getting hot in here. She'll take off all your
I don't want it like open, so I'm just gonna use my snow scraper. We're filming in my car.
It's so incredible. It's so incredible.
This is not gonna stay.
It is, and then so they do episode 8. And you're like,
it can't get any better.
It can't get any better. And then the next episode, Andor picks himself up, gets off the ground, and then goes gets Mon Mothma out because she makes her speech,
which is beautiful.
Beautiful speech. She makes her speech, and then and when they're walking away, and the guy runs up to her, and Andor just shoots him, and the look on her face is
mortifying.
Oh my god, it's so good.
I'm pulling up the speech. I'm reciting it right now.
It's so good.
I believe we are in crisis. The distance between what is said and what is known to be true has become an abyss. Of all the things at risk, the loss of an objective reality is perhaps the most dangerous. The death of truth is the ultimate victory of evil. When truth leaves us, when we let it slip away, when it is ripped from our hands, we become vulnerable to the appetite of whatever monster screams at us the loudest. Quote, Mon Mothma.
It is incredible how well timed this show is. And how well they were able to, it's like Mr. Gabriel says, a director has to keep his pulse on what's going on in the alt world and and have a finger on your pulse what's going on in the real world.
I found the other half of it.
And Tony Gilroy just, oh my god, it's so good.
On the Gorman Plaza, what took place yesterday, what happened yesterday on Gorman was an unprovoked genocide. Yes, genocide, and that truth has been expelled from this chamber. And the monster screaming the loudest, the monster we've helped create, the monster who will come for us all soon enough, is Emperor Palpatine.
Oh my god. This show's incredible. It's incredible.
A work of peace.
And then, it's still not done. There's 3 episodes left.
Wait, I thought that was the end. I finished the show, I know that much. Oh yeah, because it's when they blow up the hospital. That's when the girl unleashes her inner Joker. And blows up the hospital.
And when Luthen and the guy are sitting and he tells them about
kills the guy, just kills the guy.
But when they learn,
didn't the guy have a family too?
Yeah, when they learn about the Death Star and that's what they're making, and it
ends with Rogue One starting.
Oh,
which I feel like is a natural transition. Unless you want more.
I had one more thing. I had one more thing to say.
If it's a shot I'm thinking of. Are you thinking of when they put
in A New Hope? When there's, I guess I got 3 more things I gotta say.
I got one, but it might be one of the ones that.
Okay, I'll make it fast. The Death Star in A New Hope, you never truly understand how.
Oh, we're doing great on time.
How awful it is, and how terrifying it is. You don't understand it until you see the look on Luthen's face and his informant, and you see them talking about it, and you just realize how terrifying the Death Star is. And that's when you're like, oh, this is a big deal. Right?
I am thinking, and there's something that shows the scale. There's a shot that shows the scale of the Death Star. And it's season 1, you see these guys, they're working on these parts. And these parts are huge. Like the wingspan of the guys.
In the prison.
And then it shows them building it and how tiny those parts are.
Yeah.
A minifigure
You know what the
scale
best
Death
part?
Star
You know what the best part is?
would be
Is
the
that
size of
on
New
the
York
new
City.
on the new $1,000 Death Star,
they have a
piece of what they make in the prison in it.
It's not minifig scale though.
Yeah, but it's still there. It's still there. It's so good.
If I'm paying $1,000, that.
If
I'm paying $1,000, proceeds to buy it off
like piss take.
If I'm paying $1,000, proceeds to buy it off Temu for like $50.
Yeah. Okay. So the other thing I wanted to say was that The return of K2SO, the absolute goat.
Alan Tudyk.
I have my Mount Rushmore of Star Wars characters. Cad
Ooh.
Bane.
Okay, I'm gonna think about while you do this.
Cad Bane, K2SO, General Krennic, who also, Ben Mendelsohn, anytime he's
Beautiful.
on screen,
When they
steals the show. When he puts his finger on her
I
head.
was gonna say when he puts
So
Cedric Nero
good.
in prison.
So good. The whole arc where she has to, like, get the bugs out of the art museum. So good. Anyway, that's 2. And then I have, who else do I have? Vader and, maybe like Captain Rex.
So I'm gonna take that a step further and go Anakin.
Fair.
The entire story revolves around him.
Mm-hmm.
General Grievous, because he's my favorite. So I feel like a good Mount Rushmore's hero, villain. Hero, villain, droid.
That's fair. My favorite
Wild
droid. My
card.
favorite
I
droid
think
is
droid-
BB-8, and I will die on that hill.
Let me think droid for a second. R2. He's in every movie.
It's true.
I know you don't like him.
I don't.
Or,
I don't
underrated. Sleeper pick for droid. IG-11.
Mm.
That scene in the trailer for the first season of Mandalorian is what got me hooked on Mandalorian. When he's shooting up the guys and it's like folding his arms backwards.
What's the droid in Solo? Lando's droid.
Oh, the
they
Bukisha droid.
might be hooking up. They might be hooking up.
Bukisha droid.
Okay, no, please, thank you. She's a good one.
Yeah, no, I know exactly what you're talking about. And then
I'm a big BB-8 fan.
my wild card pick, Ben Quadraneros.
He's sneaky good.
No, he's not. His pod racer stalls out. When you look at my movies and you're like, my favorite movies, and you see like F1 the movie, Rush, Ford vs. Ferrari all on there, you're like, yeah, he definitely knows all the pod racers. Anyway, moving on from Andor to Rogue One.
Wait, I have one more thing. The ending shot is incredible. But you know what's really good? Is when they pan to... Ah, crap. What's her name? Dedra.
Vix's message is
Dedra. Is that her
Vix.
name? No, Dedra.
Dedra Miro?
Yeah, Dedra Mira. When they pan to her in the prison...
Oh, and she's like having a mental breakdown, and the counter, the counter either activates or goes down a day. I don't remember, but the counter, it has something to do with the counter, and she looks at it. Peak, because when you learned about her character, she knew what was going on in that prison, definitely.
Oh, she
Definitely knew, and then ended up in it, and she knows she's not getting.
Oh my God,
Tony Gilroy.
She's so good. I'm gonna
I
have to
want
go
you
watch.
to
I'm
make
gonna
more
go watch.
Star
I'm
Wars.
gonna go binge Andor this week.
We have so much time to kill tonight. We should watch Andor.
Ah! Okay.
Just like if we can find someone who shortened it down to like 2.5 hours. 2.5 hours of Andor.
Speaking of 2.5 hours of Andor,
It's about the
Rogue
length
One.
of Rogue One.
Rogue
My
One
second
is-
favorite Star Wars movie.
I think I'd have to agree with that. Oh my God,
Why
Andor.
are my pupils like pinpoints right now? It's
I don't.
crazy.
It's really bright. It's really
It is
bright in
bright.
the car.
Let me look at the sun.
It don't.
Let me see how that
Ladies and
stands
gentlemen, Andrew James Stevens.
out. 17 years wiser.
That's right. Andrew Stevens is 17 years old as of the recording of this podcast. Did you there was no reason for you to do 6'7" right then, Drew.
Because there's a 16 up here. I'm 16 while we're filming. I mean, 17.
We're 17. We are filming.
Definitely not being filmed on May 1st.
This. Definitely not. Okay. Okay.
Maul Shadow Lord, I think, also happens in this time period. I haven't finished it yet.
I have not even started.
Did you see they dropped the entire first episode on YouTube today?
Did they?
I mean, 3 days ago.
I am just like
I'm like, okay, so you're just like letting people pirate your own
So
shit.
my favorite. So I enjoy the character of Maul. I think he's a really great character. I am done with him though. I'm done with him.
Look at this.
I don't.
5 hours ago, they dropped the entire first episode.
Nice.
hilarious.
I just have very little interest in Maul anymore. I feel like they did such.
Rotten Tomatoes posted this picture. I have to finish the show now.
Yeah. Okay.
I love Mandalorians. The Shadow Collective is like half Mandalorian.
I just can't, like, I'm just kind of done with Maul. I think they did him so well, and even if they're doing him well now, I am just kind of like, I'm done with his character. I've seen enough.
He's overstayed his welcome.
He's overstayed his welcome for me.
Okay,
personally.
Rogue One. Awesome movie. Battle of Scarif, D-Day parallels are amazing.
I'll tell you what my favorite scene. There are 2 scenes in this movie that are my favorite scenes
Ever.
in all of Star Wars, and they're up there on my favorite scenes of all time.
You know what my favorite scene of all time is?
What is it?
It's the karaoke scene from Project Hail Mary.
Oh my God, recency, holy recency bias, holy recency bias.
I'm so sorry for that.
The scene where the Death Star blows up Jeddah and the rubble becomes a tidal wave and just starts to encompass the entire Earth.
Saw Gerrera gets absolutely slimed.
Saw Gerrera stops saying slimed.
Picture the scene. Are you picturing it right now?
It's a heroic.
Saw Gerrera gets slimed. Now picture that. With that context, it's hilarious.
God, I hate that. So, no, I think the Jeddah scene is really... What's the other scene I think? Oh.
Hallway.
The Darth Vader hallway scene is the best.
I feel like it's a prestigious enough night to bust this out.
What are you busting out for the people who are listening?
The watch. My nice watch.
Nice. Okay, so the hallway scene, the Jeddah scene are really good, but also watching it with Andor in mind obviously makes Andor
Rogue One, and A New Hope.
The Andor...
a perfect trilogy.
Yeah, it is. It just is.
Because then, like, the Death Star going up, you're just like, yeah, suck it, Vader.
Ben Mendelsohn, obviously, I think...
Don't choke on your aspirations. That's a really good... The origin of Darth Vader's castle on screen. It makes me so happy every time I see it. I love
that Lego set. I wanted that Lego
set. It's my white whale.
So bad. You don't have it?
I don't
have it either.
I have the AT-AT dropship, but my white whale and the Death Star and
but
my
your
white
whale
is still
the Vader's castle.
It just has kind of a...
The Butters is coming out again.
It just has kind of a not-amazing interior.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Do you know what I'm saying? It just... I want it, but I'm not dropping that much for the interior that it has. I'd like to display it. It might be worth it if I buy 2 of them. Have it unfolded like a dollhouse kind of set.
Now that...
And change the interior.
Now that's guy math right there.
And it will look better on display.
That's true.
It'll look better on display.
Do you know what I'm saying?
The ending tragic until you kind of remember Bix exists.
And then it's even more tragic because she has her son. He's
making out with Jen Erso before they get slimed.
She's not making out.
There's a relationship that's insinuated towards the end of that movie, and it's kind of like you see that and you're kind of like, oh, but there's Bix. I wish cell phones existed in Star Wars because imagine he calls Bix at the end. That'd be devastating. If Star Trek can have cell phones, so can Star Wars. Let's be real.
That's true. Yeah, Rogue One's just peak.
Rogue One's amazing.
It's so good.
And it sets up perfect for A New Hope. Which, it's a classic. Nothing bad to say about it.
I have nothing bad to say about it.
I want them to kind of remaster I want George Lucas to do another remaster where we can get... Because the Death Star looks so good in CGI. That's my one hot take. I want them to remaster all the CGI.
That's fair.
Could you imagine? Like the Rogue One dogfight... Like,
oh man, so good. The Rogue One dogfight.
I'll give Star Wars some credit here. New Star Wars, they don't slack on the CGI.
They don't slack.
They don't have that Marvel CGI slump.
It's true. I mean, when ILM pioneered what CG could look like with the original Star Wars, I mean, they can't. They hold the standard.
Empire.
My hot take is I think
Empire it's overrated.
I think Empire's overrated.
Empire's overrated.
I think both movies in the original trilogy are better, and I honestly think that. Well, just wait till you get to the sequels. Then we're gonna lose our entire fan base once I start talking about my feelings on the sequels.
Once I start talking about my feelings on the sequels, what are you talking about?
Mr. 5 out of 5 on everything.
Everything gets a 5 out of 5. If it has George Lucas or Dave Filoni's DNA in it.
Empire has Empire has Hoth. I think Hoth is really good. And Empire has Cloud City, which is really good.
First Luke and Vader duel.
It is overrated as hell, dude.
It's so
I Am Your Father is the best part, but the actual dueling part is
the duel
overrated.
Is cool. The location for the duel is cool.
Location's cool.
Have you played the Bespin map on Modern Battlefront 2?
I have not on Modern Battlefront 2. I've played it on like,
Modern,
the
you
classic.
play as Darth Maul, okay? You get some troops to start chasing you out into like a catwalk it's literally a bridge forming between two of the locations on Cloud City, and you use his ultimate move, which is he uses the Force to pick people up and chuck them out.
That's pretty
And
fun.
you get on this bridge. The amount of people I've gotten to rage quit because I chase them out to the bridge and I use the just boom and throw them off the bridge and there's nothing they can do about it.
Nice.
Awesome. So Empire Strikes Back, it's so many bonus points just for that alone. Cloud City Boba Fett Lego figure would not exist for this movie also. So, it's got to get some extra bonus points there. But then scalpers wouldn't really exist. No.
Okay, Drew, we don't need to get into scalpers right now. We all know how you feel about scalpers.
Scalpers so much. Revenge of the Jedi.
Revenge of the Jedi, the original title.
That's how deep I am.
I know how you feel about Return of the Jedi.
It is my favorite movie, or Star Wars movie, one of my favorite movies of all time. I've watched it over 40 times, and I will be watching it today, or the day we're filming it in 3 days, and I will probably watch it. I will watch it over the weekend. I guarantee you that. I will be watching it tomorrow.
You mean this coming weekend, not tomorrow?
The last
because
weekend.
Today is Monday.
Yes, last weekend.
Last weekend
I watched it.
Return of the Jedi.
At
right.
least twice. And I will watch it again tonight.
There's so much to love.
And I watched it on Friday night.
I think Return of the Jedi has a very good example of in media res in the middle of things. Because it just drops you off with Luke coming into Jabba's palace.
Green lightsaber.
With the green lightsaber.
Leia also has a character in it. She doesn't really have that much character in the first two, in my personal opinion.
Okay.
And having her be the bounty hunter.
Sick.
It's cool. I kind of wish, I wanted to see more of her. Her character, her bounty hunter is called Boushh, Bouschsch.
I think that's right, yeah.
Has one of the coolest designs. That was my favorite character.
She's got a good design.
Every time I'd watch it, I'd be like, Dad, that's my favorite character. He's like, Leia. I'm like, no, that guy. And then she took off the helmet. And then
she got into the slave Leia outfit, and you're like, aww.
I'm like, where's the bounty hunter? It's one of the Star Wars helmet sets I wish I got before I got retired.
Oh, right. That was a Lego set. I forgot about that.
One of my favorite. Has one of my favorite Star Wars moments in it, which is the Sarlacc pit.
Sarlacc pit's good.
People hate the Ewoks. I don't. I
don't hate the Ewoks.
You just have poor taste if you think Ewoks are made for the... What if it was a different alien? You wouldn't say it was for the kids if they didn't look like teddy bears. That's the thing. Like, it's someone say, oh, you look like teddy bears. They're for the kids. That's not the case. That's not the case. It could have been like... They could have done like E.T. aliens, and it would have been fine. Who do appear in Phantom Menace? If you look in the background, there are E.T. aliens in Phantom Menace. And the one bounty hunter from Clone Wars is in Phantom Menace. I love bounty hunters. They're so cool.
I like obviously all the stuff on Endor. Wait, Endor?
The forest moon of Endor, actually.
After talking about Andor for
so
long, it's hard to snap out of.
It is the fourth moon of Endor and also the forest moon of Endor. And there's a really cool speeder bike chase.
Ladies and gentlemen, Andrew Stevens.
He spends too much time.
The speeder bike chase is great. You
know how much better that scene would have been if they had Ben Quadranaris piloting speeder bike?
Really bad because his pod racer stalled?
No. That's always... You know how, like, the Cars Wiki, if you go on, you can see who's won, like, all the piston cups?
My head is in my hands.
Someone has done that with the pod racing wiki.
Oh, my God.
And Ben Quadranaris, I think, is, like, a 3-time world champion. He's like the Max Verstappen of pod racing. His car just doesn't really want to work right now. Guys, comment if you want to see some F1 stuff from me.
Yeah, Return of the Jedi is great.
Now we're on The Mandalorian.
The first 2 seasons of The Mandalorian are peak television. Giancarlo Esposito as Moff Gideon.
Really good. I love it.
My issue.
You know why?
My issue with
there's so many more Mandalorians.
My issue with season 3 of The Mandalorian is that they have set up that the entire season will be his quest to go like purify himself.
Oh, and then they do it in like the first.
And then they do it in the first episode, and then it's like, oh, and then they just go do a bunch of bullshit for the rest of the He's Googling right now how many pod racing championships has Ben Quadraneris won.
Yeah. Ben Quadranero. No, it's Quadraneris. He won champions on the Siegen Range Raceway on Hoth and the Inferno Circuit in Barunda, plus the finals on Mongaza, established as a skilled pilot despite his early failures. He has 3 known champions, so he is Max Verstappen. Actually, Max Verstappen has 4.
Okay.
Ben Quadraneros. Soundboard that. Johnny? Soundboard that. I love the first season. The pilot is another one that will go down as best pilot.
You have something I want.
Giancarlo Esposito should have been Dr. Doom. I stand by that take. That's my favorite fan cast.
Hello, my name is Victor Von Doom, but you can call me Doom. Welcome to Battleworld.
That's
so
fair.
good. If Avengers Doomsday ends with like RDJ's Doom about to like kill all the Avengers, and all of a sudden he gets killed, and Giancarlo walks in and says those exact lines.
There will only be one Doom.
I don't
Look out, guys! It's Doomsday.
If someone says the words Doomsday in that movie, I'm gonna lose my mind.
Do you know how many good potentials Star Wars had for title drops, but George Lucas just had too much class to do it?
I am such a big
This
fan.
man that we're tracking is the Phantom Menace.
I am such a big fan of saying the name of your movie in the movie. It's even better when it doesn't work.
Attack of the Clones? What is this? This must be some Attack of the Clones.
Well,
From Obi-Wan would have to say that one.
Yes, it's a revenge of the Sith.
Who are you? I'm Andor. What do you think this is? Some kind of Clone Wars? We're the Bad Batch.
That's Luke Skywalker. He's a New Hope.
Rogue One has a title drop.
It does. It's a very good title drop.
Very good. It's the Empire. They're striking back.
It's the Jedi.
You might have won. You might have won this time, Vader, but it's the return of the Jedi. And then this one, it would have to be like Maz saying it. Maz Kanata. Do you feel it? The Force Awakening. And she has her like weird.
Something else is awakening.
Maz Kanata? That is your worst take of all time. That's worse than your Woodsman take.
So,
Review of the Woodsman coming soon.
I'm
Rey, and I'm the Last
Jedi. They say the Last Jedi.
Oh, they do?
They drop that. And they don't say the Rise of Skywalker.
It's time for the Rise of Skywalker.
Yeah. Alright.
Who are you? I'm the Mandalorian, and this is Grogu.
You know, unfortunately, there's a non-zero chance that happens. There's a non-zero chance that happens.
George Lucas was just too good at writing dialogue that he didn't want to... Okay. Force Awakens. We can speedrun the sequels. Or wait, no, Ahsoka.
Yeah, we have Ahsoka.
Because they're all doing, like, Avengers, Doomsday, Marvel.
They are trying to do that.
Or Star Wars.
Ahsoka,
Avengers. I like it. You know why?
So
it's a continuation of Rebels.
Episode 5 of Ahsoka, when she sees Anakin again, I think is the best episode of Star Wars television really ever made.
I think Rex is cool.
And seeing Rex in live action,
I'll grab something from the back of my car real quick.
Seeing Hayden Christensen back in live action is insane. I watched that episode probably 3 or 4 times in a row. I think it's incredible. I think the cinematography is incredible. The visual effects, the style of that episode is incredible. I think
0 out of 10, no Ben Quadraneris.
And so, yeah. You got pretzels? Give me some pretzels.
Sort of the tiniest little bag ever. Oh my god, look how much air's in this one.
There's a lot of air. Yeah.
Ben Quadraneris, absolutely.
Other than that, Ahsoka, it's okay.
I thought it was pretty good. I like it because it's a continuation of Rebels, and it gave me a chance to buy the Ghost Lego set.
I like that Thrawn came back.
The Stormtrooper with the golden helmet was cool.
That's cool.
Force Awakens.
I think Force
I like
Awakens.
it better than A New Hope.
Here's the
I don't
thing.
know if I'm gonna get killed for that take, but
Force Awakens. I don't think it's better. I think it's better than Empire. That's what I'm gonna get killed for.
maybe
Well, I'll
killed
get-
for
I'll
not
get-
knowing who Ben Quadranero is he's killed for.
Okay, the next one I want to say. So, Force Awakens. This is my take. Force Awakens, when it came out, was very, very well received. It has like a 93% on Rotten Tomatoes. It was very well received by the fans. It is the highest grossing domestic movie of all time, still to this day.
Really?
Yeah, it is. And because people didn't like Last Jedi or Rise of Skywalker, they are now turning their hate back to Force Awakens, where I disagree strongly. Where if you just look at Force Awakens, you can't say Force Awakens is bad because of what came after.
Yeah.
Force Awakens is very, very good. Even though it's just a repeat of New Hope,
It
they
does it
raised
better.
the stakes. There's a lot of interesting characters. General Hux and Kylo Ren are so badass.
I am the spy.
In this movie, they're really awesome.
Poe Dameron's really good in this one too.
Poe Dameron's really good in this movie. They really chose the least interesting character in Force Awakens to focus the whole trilogy on, unfortunately.
It was bound to happen though.
My namesake Finn, they named him after me. FN2187.
Oh my
What a
God.
goat. He's a goat in this movie as well. BB-8's a goat in this movie. Han Solo's a goat in this movie. Everyone's a goat in this movie. They're all awesome.
Unkar Plutt's a goat.
Unkar Plutt. Oh my god.
Who's the guy in Mission Impossible? The redhead in Mission Impossible. Is he a redhead? Yeah, he is. He's also in Shaun of the Dead.
Simon Pegg?
Yeah. Is he not a redhead? Am I making that up?
You're kind of making it up.
He plays Unkar Plutt.
He plays Unkar Plutt? That's awesome. Daniel Craig plays the Stormtrooper.
And you hate it when I play him in Senator Nerdle.
Who, Unkar Plutt?
Oh no, the Stormtrooper. Because you played
Oh.
Skyfall trying to bait me into something and I played Force Awakens.
Yeah. Anyway,
Oh, this is where I'm about to lose a lot of people.
I'm gonna lose a lot of people too.
Last Jedi's good.
Last Jedi is good. Last Jedi is really good.
Now there's some parts of it I don't like.
I agree.
There's some
But
parts of it I love.
Rian Johnson, I think, is the most talented filmmaker to ever helm a Star Wars movie.
Not with a Star Wars movie. I'm higher on it than most people, and it's on my lower end of Star Wars movies.
Yeah, but I think this is the best looking Star Wars movie. They actually try and do some stuff with that. And I think the opening sequence is really good. Where
it's the bombing run.
where the bombing run,
Oh,
that
it's-
sequence is really good.
Finn Stallo.
Who is that?
Scalper's new favorite person to ever exist.
So you got that. Then you have the battle on what's that planet?
Great.
Crate. Battle of Crate is really good with the red like dust flying up. It's just the visual.
The gorilla
throne-
walkers.
The what?
The gorilla walkers.
The gorilla walkers. When he's like, I want all the firepower on this man now. This is what this movie shows what Kylo Ren should have been. And they turned him into just a wet blanket of a character.
Ew.
I despise what they did with Kylo Ren in Last
I
in
despise your
Rise of
wording
Skywalker.
in your description for Kylo Ren.
I apologize. I just cannot with how bad they did my boy Kylo Ren. But he's
Throne room fight.
Throne
I'm
room
indifferent
fight.
on it.
Oh, I think it's really good. I don't care if it's like I don't care if it's like, oh man, they didn't do the weapons right or like the breakdown. It sucks in the breakdown. No, it looks awesome. The tag teaming is awesome. It's great.
Is cool.
I love that they just kill Snoke and they reveal it as a whole. Do I like what they did after that? No. But I like that they did Snoke. And they kind of they did like a bait and switch with Snoke.
Next up, Rise of Skywalker.
Look, I have conflicting feelings on Rise of Skywalker.
I hated it more when I learned you had to watch a Fortnite live event to understand part of it.
Fair.
I think people give it way too much crap. I
yeah.
think somehow Palpatine returned is not a horrible line.
Well,
Okay, what was he gonna say?
Here's
What was he gonna say?
He
doesn't know how he returned.
I think that there needs to be I think that they needed to do a little more showing and a little less telling.
I think it was just a bad line delivery.
Who knows? But I don't think Rise of Skywalker is that bad. I think that there's some good stuff. I would say my only issue is that they go to a desert planet. Like, what is with Star Wars and desert planet? Like, everyone knows the worst levels in video games are the desert levels. The desert and the ocean level.
No. The Mario Odyssey level with the upside down pyramid.
Well, yeah, because that's Mario. Mario's the exception to the rule.
You suck.
Dry desert on Mario Kart.
Is that the one with the skeleton piranha plants? And you can drive on the walls and on the bones?
Is that, yeah.
That one's cool.
What's the one I'm thinking of?
I don't know.
I'm thinking the one with the, like, tall, spiky things. That desert level.
I think that's a part of it.
I don't remember.
Anyway.
I hate that they kiss.
Jet troopers are cool.
The jet troopers are cool. They fly now. They
run on Star Destroyers now. That's awesome. I know it's horrible, but it's awesome.
What, the Death Star lasers on Star Destroyers? I think that they needed just, like, the stakes were not high enough to justify
People are gonna love this movie in, like, 2 years. You know why I know that?
Why?
In Thrawn.
Who?
In Thrawn.
Yeah.
He suggests that the Empire, it'd be more effective if they built more Star Destroyers.
Yes,
and didn't
true.
build a Death Star.
And
he's so
right.
they built. So my theory. Thrawn helps this version of Palpatine. Because what do they have? They have a fleet of Star Destroyers.
Interesting. You think that's where a season 2 of Ahsoka's going?
Season 2 of Ahsoka or whatever, the Mandalorian Ahsoka team up Avengers Doomsday style shit is gonna...
It's gonna be good.
People will soon turn on Rise of Skywalker.
I definitely think that the sequels will be appreciated. We'll do a prequels. Is that in 10, 15 years, we'll look back on it with rose-colored glasses and be like, it wasn't so bad.
Not even rose-colored glasses, just accept it for what it is.
Yeah. I do think, I don't hate that she's like, I'm Rey Skywalker, because her mentors were Leia and Luke, and I don't hate that. I think that,
I think it'd be more moving if she was a Palpatine. She's keeping the name, but she wants to change the legacy.
I hate that she's a Palpatine. I think that's stupid. It did not make me more invested in any sort of character. It was buzzword. Like, I did not. I was perfectly fine with her taking the name Skywalker. I thought that was a fitting end to the saga. Was not a fan of her being a Palpatine now. Like, they didn't take care of it with enough weight to justify it.
They just chose the wrong character to focus on.
Yeah. Why, I don't care that you focused on her, but why did you stop focusing on Poe and Finn and all the other characters?
She also just came the writing for her just got progressively worse.
Yeah.
I think she arguably became just less of a good person over the movies.
A little bit. I don't know. The scene where she does the backflip over Kylo Ren's TIE Fighter, that was like the teaser trailer for the movie. That was awesome. The opening scene where Kylo Ren is flying his TIE Fighter through oh yeah, like that, and through like the weird red nebula, trying to get to the whatever the Sith planet is called, Exegol, trying to get to Exegol. That was a good one.
That's because
I wish, man, it was so cool. I was watching it, and I'm like, oh my god, C-3PO is gonna lose all his memories. He's been around since Phantom Menace, and then they're immediately.
He already lost his memory.
And he
lost his memories in Revenge of the Sith. They have his memory wiped at the end.
Yeah, but still, you see this, to have him get wiped, and then they just immediately boot him back up. I'm like, that's it's kind of that issue with these modern franchises. Like, they just don't have the guts.
They didn't keep his red arm. That's my biggest complaint.
Yeah, his red arm was...
The red arm was awesome. I was so down for it. And people were like, why did he get it? And then they explained it in the Force Awakens video game. It was kind of a lackluster explanation.
What was it?
They were on a planet that got hit with like severe acid rain,
That's a
and it like rusted his arm.
Stupid. That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard.
Why did?
But yeah, Rise of Skywalker. It's like I'm a Last Jedi defender, and like it's not that I don't.
As a tribute, yeah. Well, it's not quite that it rusted his arm. It's that it, as a tribute to a fellow droid named Omri, who sacrificed himself to save 3PO from acid rain during a mission to rescue Admiral Akbar. And then he wears the droid's arm.
Cool.
Which is fun, but it was explained in a DLC to the Force Awakens video game.
That's terrible.
I don't know why they decided they wanted to use... Not in the Fortnite life event.
Money.
It makes me hate the sequels when I see that.
I hate Fortnite.
I kind of like it. I think the concept of Fortnite's awesome.
You know the meme where it's like Fortnite and it's got like Peter Griffin, Spider-Man, Godzilla, and Goku all standing next to each other?
And they did that like 10 years before.
And then you can actually do that in Fortnite now.
And they can all wear matching Jordans.
They can all wear matching Jordans now?
Can all wear matching Jordans.
We can all wear matching Jordans, Carl. Okay.
I feel like this podcast, we have gone like Darth Maul and overstayed our welcome.
A little bit. I think our final review is that Star Wars, to me, is
Star Wars
the
is something
greatest.
I will glaze.
I think it is the greatest franchise of all time. I will take it over Marvel. I will take it over Harry Potter.
Really?
You're
taking it over Marvel?
I think I am.
After today?
After Andor, that really solidified it for me. Is just incredible how it is.
Pulling up our outro music.
Yeah. So, while Drew's doing that up, I'm getting a call.
Oh,
Bring.
Who is it?
Bring.
Answer it.
Bring.
Answer it, damn it.
Hello? John Clue.
Oh my God.
John, what is it, John? What? You're saying that our podcast is on Spotify?
It is.
What? Our podcast is on Spotify? That's crazy. Form follows content, so listen to us on Spotify.
We'll upload some videos at some point.
Drew, our exit music, please. That's the song you chose for the exit music?
I want to get to the good part. It's cool. It's like credits music.
You mean not the iconic credits music for...
This is what we're dealing with here.
We're gonna edit this out in post.
Yeah, I'm not editing out. I want everyone to laugh at you. Like they laughed at you for not knowing who commissioned the clone army.
Who's Ben Quadranero's fan? Tell me! I dare you! Who's Ben Quadranero's?
Well, he is a 3-time world championship pod racer.
This episode was sponsored by Triple L Productions and Stevens Films. Thank you for watching, and may the Force be with you.
Happy birthday, Drew Stevens.